like I wanted to speak. I wanted to speak to my higher self and commune with my higher self. Like that was like the first thing that I thought of before I pressed the button to go live. So I'm just like, y'all gotta excuse me, right? I'm like, I'm not putting no eyelashes on today, y'all, because I be putting eyelashes on and I be ripping all my eyelashes off and shit like when I be taking them off, and it just be crazy. And I need a break. My face need a break, okay? So it's just me in my pure state, pure beauty. Hi everybody, how everybody doing? Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, right? We're gonna see where we at with this, right? I gotta take this off. I I don't know, y'all. What's the energy? What's the forecast, man? Where y'all at with it? Like, where you at mentally, spiritually? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's a lot of communication that's going on that you may not necessarily even be tapping into because you on your own shit. Like, you got your own, you know, you got your own thing going on as far as like where you want to go, what you want to do, how you want to do it. And it's a lot of people that may, you know, not necessarily be really close to you, but they're around. And so, you know, some people might even want you to jump on the bandwagon with them, what they got going on. They want to include you in that, and you like, no, I got some other shit going on. Or they might even like, it's like they want to attach themselves to you, and you like, nah, not you can't go. You know what I'm saying? But because you have a heart of gold and you don't like to make people feel left out, you might just be, you know, entertaining shit that's not really what you want. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you starting to remember your dreams more. That's what's up. It's a trip because I am too as well. And so I was, and I see that's something that we could talk about too. So I have so much shit, y'all. So with the dream thing, right? The past few nights when I've been having dreams, like, you know, I call them visions, right? I don't call them dreams, but so you guys can know what I'm talking about. But I most definitely been like able to assess them, because you know how something that happened in a dream, but it's like, okay, it's not a situation that happened. Hi everybody. Hi, what's going on? Hello, hello. We talking about dreams right now, right? Because Sunflower brought dreams up, and I feel like a lot of our dreams have is guiding us, but you have to be able to decode the dreams. So it could be a scenario, a situation that took place in a place that you've been in with maybe a relative that's no longer here, maybe a passed along grandmother or uncle or a father or someone like that, right? But this person is not here. And the other players you don't really know, but you could pick up on energies that you do know. So I feel like being able to decode it, for some of us, very few of us, we are able to do that. And so it made me think, y'all, like, damn. Because, like, you know how a motherfucker go to school to be a doctor? Motherfucker go to school to do whatever it is they, you know, need to do to whatever profession it is. Like, we've been being, for those that can resonate, have been being trained by souls in other dimensions when we're asleep. And this is why a lot of us are getting better and better at hearing the messages clearly, at being able to we receiving them, and we know the voices from, like, the voices from between our voice and the voices speaking to us, because there are entities that send messages through, you know what I'm saying? And so, and it'd be for us, you know, for us to see. It could be to help us, to heal us. It might be something to have something to do with a loved one that's passed on. But I feel like these dreams are very, very real, y'all. They're not just dreams. They're very, very fucking real, right? Hi, is it Yandine Argan? Ugh, I can't say it right. Insight in Spanish. Oh, you Spanish? Okay. How you doing, baby? How you doing? How you doing? We're gonna get up in this thing, y'all. I was on here the other day, y'all. That was a very good reading, okay? Just being able to get on here and commune with you guys is always good. Once again, let me let you guys know, welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Know that when you come over here, you are on a divine line with Source, okay? So you safe while you here, right? You safe while you opening up. And thank you too to all of you guys that's that come on here and allow me to tap into your energy. Thank you for trusting me with your and trusting me within your energy. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like the ones that do watch, you know, my channel, like the truth is something that a motherfucker can't dismiss when you truthful to yourself. So I feel like a lot of you guys see how, you know, I speak the truth. If it's some shit that I don't know, even if it's some shit that change, I'm okay with upgrading whatever that is. Okay, well, I could have been wrong about something, and I'm gonna come back and let y'all know what it is. I'm not Spanish. But if that's what you're asking. But I feel like that's something that we're all doing right now. It's like we course correcting. That's why on the that's why I put rewind. Like it's like I'm getting when I got that and I'm like rewind. Where'd that come from? It's like look back. Look at what happened the other day with that certain situation. Even if it was a dream, just something in your life that's very significant, or certain situations that's occurred with people or certain things that others didn't say. Like it's not about them, but it's more so the message in whatever that situation was. You get what I'm saying? And so you being able to put the puzzle together faster. It's almost like you moving just as fast as AI because of how long you've been working on your inner self. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you've been daily upgrading. It's been going on for the past 4 years. I'm being shown, right? 4 or 5 years. So you're highly intelligent. Is part to you that's wanting to open up. Now this is a channel message because this is what I'm seeing. It's parts of you that's opening up more so while you're sleeping, and so you're seeing into other worlds that you connect with, that you are connected to, that you are actually having real interactions with. When you're asleep, your soul is actually going to these other places and you are simultaneously living in different dimensions. And see, I'm also seeing an ascendant master teacher. 33 can be significant. Also 92, the number 92 can be significant, right? You could be seeing 99 or 999 as well. Somebody's name could be Monifa or Khalifa, or you could be connected to the Khalifa energy. I know she's a spirit guide, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like people, this is another thing too, and I'm picking up on a lot of you guys that's learning about how to operate in the higher frequency in your Christ conscious. It's like it's almost like a ooh and ah, like you feel me? It's almost like you like, damn, this shit is real. Like so many things are being revealed to you by way of you tapping into that energy. It's like you're tapping into that energy, but it's certain energies that you no longer are attracted to, but they may still be around. You may still be at that job. You may still have that family member there. You may still have to walk past, you know what I'm saying, that neighbor that may not, that and they don't. They damn for sure don't. You know, they're not on what you on. But the energy shift. It's like you shifting energies, like you shifting gears around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So your power is being bestowed upon those around you. And so motherfuckers know that, and then go back to what I was saying as far as a motherfucker trying to, you know, have you be a part of something or come with a, you know, come with energy like everything is cool, I'm ready to grow with you, and you like, man, you know, that opportunity you already didn't passed up. Like it's you own some other shit, man. All right, if you can relate to what I'm saying, for those that do, you are on some other shit. Like no, it's no really. I'm not seeing nobody knowing what your plans are. It's been very, very quiet. It says, am I not allowed to say that? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. You can say whatever you want to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to say. It's up to you. Motherfucker can't tell you what to say or how to say it. You know? Whether if it's negative or positive. Say how you feel. Speak the truth. Let me know what it is. Or let the very few who this is for know what it is. You know? So let's just get this one message real quick. and see which way this gonna go. Let's see how this gonna relate to you, right? So this message right here from these cards is gonna be from your higher self. Let's see which way it go. Okay, it says, what are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be your highest good. It says, remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga, right? It's a trip because, like, for these past, like, 2-3 months, we keep getting reminded of, how protected we are, how we should feel safe. Like, we keep being reminded of these things that we had to, these other things that we're growing out of. Because we're going out of, we've grown out of, being, living in a way where we just surviving, you know what I'm saying? Or living in fear. All of these different things is shedding away. And this is why these people that come from that world, that still operate in that world, this is why, my bad, y'all. This is why they are so adamant on staying in your life and connecting to you and staying connected to you. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is it's a situation where, damn, it's a situation where, you know, I feel like compassion has been a big part of your forward movement, but it's like you need to reverse that compassion and have compassion for yourself. You shouldn't have compassion for others who can create just like you. They have the ability to create their outer world just as well as their inner world. So them trying to connect to you is selfish. So I'm hearing like your spirit guides wanting you to be selfish with your love, with your energy. Yep. So let me see. I'm gonna pick one more of these cards. You gotta be selfish right now, man. That's really what I'm seeing for you guys. It says you have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing another. So a lot of you guys could have even experienced that in this past couple of weeks, and I feel like that's what that rewind. Let me see. It says I stopped smoking trees, and in my dream I was smoking, and I went to go grab more tree, and I felt upset at myself and my dream about smoking, and then when I woke up I was glad it was a dream. Yeah, it's crazy because I experienced something like that like maybe like 2 weeks ago, and it was alcohol. It was me drinking. I was fucked up in my dream. I was messed up. And I was like, damn, I wasn't supposed to drink. I had something to do tomorrow. And then I woke up and it wasn't as a trip. You see, it's like, wouldn't you rather it be like that than actually, because you've already experienced it over and over again, right? And so I do know that that's why too much of anything is not good. I don't want to just say alcohol. I say anything. I don't care what it is. If it's food or anything, too much of anything is not good. And yeah, when you're able to just, because if you think that you're gonna just be able to just stop some shit, I just can't see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta build yourself up to doing that, and you can't be hard on yourself either. You gotta show yourself some grace, especially if it's something that you've been doing for a long time. But just see how that happened. It's like your higher self speaking to you. And when I say that, y'all, I'm just talking about your Christ conscious, your actual soul that's operating your avatar, that avatar that you in. That's the connection that we came here to have with within this world, right? We really didn't come here to really have connections with other people. It's hard to have a connection with somebody else if you're not connected to your higher self. Because then you can't really say what you like or what you don't like, and you just accept anything. So the first soul that we were supposed to, experience was our own. But instead we had to experience a lot of other things. And that's a different story, right? So let me start pulling some cards, y'all, and see what happened, man. Yeah, we got to start listening to our higher selves, man, for real. It's like right there. It's like the answers is right there. It's not a situation where we gotta go and saw or seek nothing out. For those that know, you know. You ain't gotta go and pray to know. That's another thing too I was getting. Before I got on here, I started speaking, and I had to be intentional when I said, who am I speaking to? I'm speaking to me. I'm speaking to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to my higher self. Because it is a situation where it be like, damn, you got that you got the good and you got the bad. You right? And so your higher self would never be okay with with what your lower self has chosen for yourself. You know what I'm saying? When we were in that lower frequency, making decisions and choices that we knew wasn't right. They didn't feel good to us. Not even about it being right. It just no longer felt good. Because at one point it was easy to do it. Now it's not so easy to do it because now I know what it's doing to me. Now I'm aware how it make me act. I'm aware of how it make me feel when it takes me in a certain direction. So this is awareness. When you become aware of things, that's when even in your dream state, the outer the people on the outer, the ones that you the people on the outer in the outer side of your dream, that's within the dream, I mean, I'm sorry, people that's in the dream, you would see them start looking at you funny. If you too aware, the whole world turns to a whole different type of energy towards you. Once you know and you can see and motherfuckers close to you, they whole shit switch up. It's like they're, I don't know, how can I say it? Because I experienced it. Because I remember I was in a dream, just for example. In one of my dreams, I remember I was aware. And when I became aware, everybody turned and started looking at me. And they was looking mad, like, bitch, hold on, like, what you doing? And you not finna leave this motherfucker knowing that what you know, like, you, and we know you know, like, you're not supposed to know. They don't want you to know the truth about who you are. They don't want you to know the truth about how all this shit is and what it is and how it's filthy, how it's disgusting, how it's nasty. Every fucking part of, I would say, what the patriarchs created on down to the fucking, um, where water come from and where shit go down the toilet and water come back up through the sink. I mean, it's disgusting how they created all this shit, right? And once you become aware, then of course you're a threat, especially if you choose not to play the game no more. So let's just see what cards is gonna come out, y'all. I just got on here to spit shit for a minute and talk. Let me see. It says fright. 62. No, you good. It's okay. 62. Depression, paranoid. See, a lot of motherfuckers. Oh, let me not cuss. Let me stop cussing. Let me stop cussing. Let's see what else is gonna come out. The number 8 can be significant. Savings, paranoia, preservation, collection means. Let me see what message is gonna come out, y'all, because what I'm seeing is there can be some, and it's not gonna be for everybody, but there can be some worry when it comes to finances. You know, maybe some of you guys are looking for jobs right now. Maybe some of you guys are looking for jobs right now to, you know, enhance your money flow. Or some of you guys can just be daydreaming more than doing, you know. I feel like whatever it is something that's right in front of you. It's like it's right in front of you, but you just don't quite see it. Whatever that dream is, or whatever, it's not even a dream, really, y'all. This is something that's already happened. It's happening. It's already happening in your future. It's already happening. It's like you, but it's taking you a little longer to get there, or it's a little more challenging to get there because it's a few more things that's inside that has to be tweaked as far as the way that you do things, do the thinking. You feel me? Like even your confidence, you know, the confidence, like having your confidence. Sometimes I'm very impatient. I'm working on it. Yeah, yeah. You know, shit, patience is everything because that's crazy that everything that you're saying, I swear to God, like even earlier today, I was thinking about that. Like, I'm like, damn, man. I said, I've been patient for hella long. I said, you know what? I'm going to continue to be patient because it's more shit that I know that I need to see, that I need to learn. Like, even me experiencing what I'm experiencing now, where I'm at, it's a lot of people that's carrying a lot of heavy shit, and they always coming to me talking to me. And 2 weeks ago it was real heavy on me when they was coming, and I told them like, y'all gotta back the fuck up. Like, I really ain't really, you know what I'm saying, not even on no weird shit, or not, I'm not acting funny, but like, I don't want to hear it. Today I'm able to hear it versus 2 weeks ago. But that's because I just couldn't sit there and watch them have that shit on their mind. Like, sometimes, yeah, we supposed to completely cut shit out because it be toxic and it's not, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, sometimes we do, some of us are the holders, or the bear holders of certain things. Like, I feel like I was going through an extension where I was being, you know, stretched out so that I can hold, and so that I can know and alchemize that energy into something positive. Even though, and then a lot of motherfuckers could do it on purpose, where they dumping their shit off. They dumping their shit off and they do it on purpose. But even for those that do that, they be mad as fuck they come fucking with me because I take that shit and I use that shit and I create with it. So I have, in the past 2 to 3 weeks, I have you know, excelled in a lot of things, and I've accomplished a lot of things, and I've gotten a lot of things done on my own, but still holding motherfuckers is holding these different people's, you know, shit. Cause I'm like, damn, dude, like, you gotta have something else to talk about. Something else. It's something about a job, man. Or either maybe it's something about what you, some of you guys can be creating or have created something, right? And this is like an entrepreneurial type, you know, situation. This is not you working for somebody else and you thinking like, okay, well, where's the money gonna come for this? I'm just saying, like, it should be a depth to that, because it's supposed to be an adventure. It's supposed to be something that you get out there and you just go work towards, and the right people will come in. And I know y'all probably heard this before, but I'm really, really, even for myself, seeing that for myself. Like, I've been meeting people, coming across people who's interested in the shit that I know, or just having those conversations with me, because I'm gonna tell y'all what this shit look like moving into the moving forward. What it looked like is people being able to come together and commune. Okay, this is what the new earth looks like. Us coming together, communing. If you're not able to work with people that don't look like you, or people that don't think like you, you're not gonna fucking make it. All right, I promise you, you're not gonna make it. If you're not gonna be able to have a conversation with someone without placing judgment on them in your heart, you're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? In the new world where it's endless possibilities. Because now when you working with a bunch of individuals who's open minded and open to learning shit that they don't know, because this shit inside of me that that God didn't share with you. God shared it with me. It was mine, it belonged to me. And see, this is where those conversations, when a lot of readers or people be like, oh, they stole your gift, or somebody swap with you. Let me tell you something. A motherfucker can't take something from you that they didn't put there. How would they know the code to even get it, to get they may, you may have shared some shit, but there's no way that they can intact that from your DNA. It's your DNA. You know what I'm saying? It's within you. You are the bear holder in that. And I feel like the sooner we understand that, the more we'll quit putting that energetic shit out, or the energetic frequency of somebody taking some shit, or somebody swapping, you know, swapping destinies and all of that shit. Like, you ain't finna come up over here and do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm too heavily guarded. We already know what you coming for when you come. This is my mindset though, and this is what keep me protected. This is how I know who stands before me. You get what I'm saying? And even if I know, because of the way that I was set up, see, this is about us learning to uncurse ourselves. The curses, the very curses that we have pointed fingers at other people. And I'm not saying that motherfuckers haven't sent ill will towards you, because that's basically what a curse is. But what about the cursing that you put on yourself? What about the cursing that we put on ourselves? Because we felt like we wasn't good enough, because we felt lonely. So now I'm sharing shit with a motherfucker and I ain't even all the way got it together. Spirit, like, hold on, I'm giving it to you, and just as quick as I'm giving it to you, you giving it out. So let me stop. And then spirit pull back, and you wonder why you can't remember what you dreamed about last night. You wonder why you can't remember that thought you just had 5 or 10 minutes ago. You guys, this shit is the number 6 can be significant too as well. It's a situation where the adventure never ends, right? The adventure never ends, and it should always feel like an adventure. It should never be an adventure where you're feeling exhausted or you're feeling like you don't want to be there, because then you need to go back to the drawing board and regroup, right? This evolution is forever. This evolution never ends. If that was in case, you wouldn't be here, because this ain't the first time your ass been here, right? This ain't the first time, and if it wasn't here, it was somewhere else. I don't give a fuck if it was in the ocean. I'll go fuck if it was up there in the motherfucking skies, not too far, because it ain't that far that you can go up there, right? However, whatever you possess is bigger than any material thing. It's almost as if like you're the actual gift. It's like you give salvation and you may not feel like you are enough to give salvation. Like, how can I give salvation? I wasn't put in the book. Maybe it was meant for you to put the words in your heart into a book. You may not be in the motherfucking Bible, but I guarantee you there's plenty stories in the Bible that adds up to who the fuck you are today. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, like, come on. You gotta, I'm hearing, you ain't no thinking, think big. Think big. You gotta think big, man. That's where we at. It ain't no thinking small no more, man. Because as soon as you think small, that is going to return to you. And I'm seeing Big Mama actually like hitting motherfuckers with the boomerang like this. Like, oh, you send it out, huh? Boom, just hella fast back though. So fast, so quickly, it's coming back. Like, nah, you gotta think bigger. What you doing? Like, what you want? If that's what you want, some shit that you can't even see how you gonna get there, you can have it. But you gotta know that shit. You gotta know that you deserve it. You gotta, your higher self has to be in tune so much to where it knows it's gonna be able to keep it too as well. And you're not gonna lose it by giving it away. Because can't nobody take nothing from you once again. I feel like that's like something that could have been on you guys' heart. Always thinking that somebody's coming after you. Always thinking that somebody's trying to take something from you because of the shit that you've been through throughout your life. Not being able to trust a motherfucker. It ain't for this. You gotta remember, y'all. Now we grown, right? It's okay. Okay. You gonna be ready? You ready to go? Cause I can get off.
No, whatever
Oh.
you done.
Okay. You have to remember that you were never meant to trust nobody in this motherfucker, on this earth, or in the spirit. It was always about you being able to trust yourself. That's why all of the different roadblocks and all of the different things was put in place against you for you not to trust yourself. That's why they took you outside yourself. We'll go to him. We'll go pray to him. You know what I'm saying? No, you got to make him happy. You got to respect him. You got to do this way. This is this way. It's always been so many rules and shit. And it ain't no motherfucking rules when it comes to this here game. Now, anybody from the streets know that. Now, is it rules? In the spirit, absolutely. It's laws it's laws. That's where they came up with the laws on the earth, on the land, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They made up the laws on the land. But the laws in the universe, in the metaverse, the laws that's within our souls, which the universe ignites, you can't shake them laws. It's real laws. So it's like, that's why I'm like, motherfuckers be, go to school. Go to school in here. Go take it back home. Take it back to Big Mama. Take it back to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta reparent ourselves. We gotta, we gotta unlearn the shit that we thought was right. You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like to me, like, I swear, so many people get on here and they talk and they be, saying shit. And that shit don't bother me, because I'm like, I done been through a lot of shit, but I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay with failure. Like, I'm okay with fucking up. Like, okay, I'm okay with ripping myself apart. I don't need a motherfucker that rip me apart. I could rip myself apart in front of everybody and rebuild myself over again and over again. I'm like a fucking regenerator. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And when you become the regenerator, that mean it. Come on, man. It ain't no fucking lights out. The only time the lights go out is if I want them to go out. But I've always got access to the light. You know what I'm saying? I'm not questioning another motherfucker's uh what they mindset is or their belief system. I'm not questioning the next motherfucker thoughts or, oh, you said this and I'm trying to break the shit down. I'm gonna make sense of it. Let's put it together. You feel me? You know how to rap? Cause I can rap, so that's pretty much what it is, taking a negative and turning it into a positive. What is this about? Let's rewind. Let's look over this shit. Because we don't want to keep having those negative thoughts about what they said to us or what they did to us or how they treated us. It's like, okay, we know, right? But those thoughts, how do you turn those thoughts into a lucrative, consistent, financial, statement about yourself? Because you can go take your story and use your story and turn your story into $1 billion motherfucking dollars. You know what I'm saying? Now, what somebody would do with $1 billion, I can't really fucking tell you. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of motherfuckers hungry and homeless right now. You know what I'm saying? Around this motherfucker that's been going on. So you could help a lot of people, but still, you putting yourself on the map in that way. If you still trying to figure out, well, how the fuck I can't land this job or land this or do this, I want to go to school, but I'm really not into school. That's really not my thing because that's not really how I learn. You feel me? I can't learn from a synthetic system. I don't get that shit. I don't get their math. I don't get their way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Shit was never supposed to be hard for you. That's why. It wasn't supposed to be hard for you. You can go take a motherfucking meditative class where you learn Reiki or some shit. Nigga, lay some hands on somebody and you like, damn, this person has shown me that I can do something that's so spectacular, that's bigger than I ever thought, and you don't even know how you did it, but you just ain't did it yet. And all you needed to do was just touch somebody. That's it. Say a few words, and you didn't change their whole life. You listened. You didn't even say shit. You just listened, and you really, really had that connection. You have the ability to connect. You don't even know quite how you do it. You see, Big Mama not gonna let you know either because she not just finna have motherfuckers coming up in there thinking that they finna take nothing. Because she like, look it, that's what they be thinking. They be thinking that they finna come in and steal from the cookie jar. That's Big Mama's cookie jar. You can't take from her. She was letting y'all motherfuckers take. She was sitting there watching y'all motherfuckers take those as takers. She was sitting there, you know what I'm saying, watching each one of you motherfuckers. See, you gotta know. If you don't know who you are, best believe there is a higher source that knows exactly who you are. That's why it's like, you feel me, motherfuckers sitting there. I don't even feel like we in a place nowhere where now you can't come with, well, somebody don't got the eye or don't have discernment. Okay. That's why it's a lot of shit going on between kids and adults. Because there's so many adults that still fucking kids. So now they trying to engage with kids like they adults and shit on some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these fucking adults be straight children. 50, 60 years old, 30, never ever went and looked in the mirror, never wanted to take the time. They had so much shit going on, or maybe they just didn't know how. Maybe they just didn't have the tools, and they didn't know where to go get the tools from. They didn't know that they were supposed to go within. They didn't know that they were supposed to, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't get clarification from somebody, even though we know that that's not even a thing. You should never want to get shit clarified by somebody, because it's a lot of motherfuckers that love to see you in your head and not give you clarification. So you shouldn't want something that somebody would withhold just to have you off your rocker. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I already know what it is. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can't. You know how to give me no motherfucker. If I come talking to a motherfucker 9 times out of 10, I done had like 4 or 5 drinks, and I just want to hear a motherfucker lie to me, right? I just want to hear your bitch ass lie. Like I know you gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why? Because it's funny to me, and you know I know. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I play with my food sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's what intelligence do. What they do, sit up on these fucking computers all day. AI. The motherfuckers. Anyways, okay, so let me pull some more cards. I keep going on and on and on and on. We gonna talk about some real shit today. Let me pull some of these cards. That did go crazy though. Somebody can be good at plumbing, like you a plumber. I'm picking up on. That's a trip how that energy coming through too, because I wasn't able to say it because I couldn't think of the word, but pipes. So pipes is significant. The pipes, the pipelining, just this underground is in this world in general, and what's going through these pipes and things like that is significant. Oh yeah, pipes is significant. The water that goes through them and where it goes to and where it comes from. So that's significant. It's a lot. Somebody could be real good with their hands. You could be a tourist. The number 7 can be significant. Assessment, evaluation, hard work, paying off, rewards, profits, results, inheritance, cultivation, patience, and harvest. Oh, I can't make it up. Patience and harvest. You could be an earth sign, or you could have Taurus highly in your chart. You could be a King of Cups type energy too. Pisces, Piscean energy, that's water. Mature, compassionate, calm, caring, friendly, diplomatic, balanced, faithful, affection. That's a trip because like I kind of am picking up on like a masculine energy, like you know a few masculine energies that I'm speaking to, where it's like you got fire in your chart too as well. So you could be an Aries or you could have Aries in your chart. Some of you guys are may have not been connected to like a mother figure in your life. It wasn't a connection like that I'm picking up on. I feel like why are you showing me that? I feel like you had to get connected to your divine feminine energy by being hurt, by putting yourself out there. It was like you had to go a different route to have that connection to your divine feminine energy. But that energy is actually flowing through you and flowing to you. That's like where your greatest that's where some of your greatest where you create your greatest creations is in your divine feminine energy. And this is just like specifically for some masculine energies, because there's a lot of males coming out on the board, right? 7-2, right? It's like, yes, you need to support yourself before you can support others. It says looking back on what you have achieved gives you the learning to set your goals. And then what did I put in the beginning? I put rewind. They want you to rewind. They want you to stop and rewind. Like look at your everything. I'm talking about they want you to go in. And look at him looking over. He's looking over the view with the protection right there. Because sometimes see, this is a thing too. Like I've been on so much shit, it's crazy. I can't even say everything in this little bit of time. I'm working on being more feminine, being in my masculine energy a lot of my life. Yeah, me too as well. I was literally just talking to my brother about that. This last video I was on, I had his chain on and I was at his house. But I literally was just talking to him when he was dropping me off yesterday about that. And I was telling him how majority of my life I had to operate in my masculine energy. Like my father was, you know, murdered when I was 9, and so there were no male figures around. And not just that, it was a lot of attacks that came even before my father passed, but a lot of jealousy and envy because my father was well off, so I had a lot of things. And those that was around my mother's side didn't. So a lot of her friends and daughters and a lot of them motherfuckers was jealous and had issues, and it was always something, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have nobody to nah, leave her alone. My granny, but my granny is no longer here. But like my granny used to be like, leave her alone, man. Just let her. You know, cause I used to be able to go on a corner and play by myself until somebody come over there fucking with my shit. Then I gotta knock them upside the head with one of my fucking toys. You know what I'm saying? Like, bag the fuck back. And so always having to be in that protection mode. And but you know what? Let me say this, right? I can honestly say this though. I'm learning as well how to operate in my divine feminine energy. Like when I do operate in that energy, it's a whole different way that I speak. It's a whole different way that like it's like my neurotransmitters in my mind open up. And it's when I'm able to be vulnerable, but also the world respond to me differently. So that energy is so it has like because it was forgotten, right? That energy was actually they took a they what they do take a lot of men and dress them up like women and act like they was in a divine. It's no way you can't act in like you divine feminine. It's no acting like it's the truth. I mean, you know a bitch that's being fake in her divine. That's some witch shit. Like, you feel me? And when I say witch, I'm talking about, yeah, it's some witch shit. Like, the bitch, and she's usually working in her dark, and she's working in dark feminine energy, but she's not using it for good. You know what I'm saying? That's if you operating in fake divine feminine, not divine, but fake feminine energy, if it's not real, some people get trapped in that shit all the time. Like it's a very strong, it's just as strong as the regular divine feminine energy, but it's a lot of women that use that shit to do horrible things. You know what I'm saying? To steal other women's men or to get things. That's what the ones that they call harlots and shit like that, or Jezebels or whatever the case may be like that. You can use energy both ways. Energy is fluent, right? But when it's being used correctly, it opens up doors to worlds that you would have never thought that you would have access to. You know what I'm saying? That's what real inheritance is. I feel like that's what real abundance is. You feel me? Because now we got ideas, coming in. We got like our mind is opening up and we ain't even using no fucking drugs. You feel me? Like it's open because you know how usually you motherfucker might do some shrooms or something and then open up some shit. No, sometimes it's okay. Motherfucker might do some LSD, some shit like that. And I ain't never did no LSD before, but I done did some shrooms. And I'm talking about nigga. I don't know. like, but I've also done it off of nothing, just pure, me, So let's see, man. So yeah, that's a subject, that's a topic right there. You feel me? And I feel like it will always be a topic as long as we're evolving, you know, for real, really tapping into that energy. But I feel like we are being called to go deeper. And when you go deeper into the divine feminine energy, it gets real fucking dark. You know why? Because it's so many motherfuckers that get lost down there. And it's so many motherfuckers that's lost and even knowing about it. So that in itself is attracting what? Loss. A bunch of lost energy. And you have to know how to combat yourself. You have to know how to, because y'all, it's so fucking serious, right? You can get swept up real quick. Won't even fucking know it. Wake up, you waking up, you having negative thoughts, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't sit there and talk to a bitch too long and the shit then got in your head to the point to where you believing the shit that this bitch is saying. And I'm saying that because I just experienced some shit like this. Like, that's why I don't believe shit. What I'm going to believe something for? If it's the truth, it's the truth. If it's not the truth, it's not the truth. But I'm not gonna take it into account within myself and make it a thing inside of me to where it's an existing emotion that I'm connected to because you spoke on it or because you said it's true or because you said because it is and it ain't. First of all, I feel like this whole shit is holographic and none of this shit is real, to be honest with you. Like, because my name is Ashley, but then it's not. Because once my soul leave this body, I guarantee you I'm not going to be Ashley no more. The soul is not going to be Ashley. I just be looking at shit from totally different. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker say, well, if you thinking too much, well, shit, AI think a lot too. That's how they motherfuckers is so smart, right? They put a lot of shit in the computer systems, or they download a lot of different, fucking chips in there so that they can go deep and in depth and tell us shit that we don't even know. But I thought we was the first computers though. Weren't we the first computers? Was we not? I don't know. I'm just saying. Where did they get it from? I feel like they copied Big Mama house. They copied her layout. They copied the cars and everything. The only thing is they didn't quite get it when it came to tapping into her divine true energy, into the Akashic records. They couldn't get in there. They couldn't quite get in there. That's why I used to get mad and had those fucking times where they would kill hella kids and hella motherfuckers that said, no, they was standing on business. You feel me? It wasn't no moving certain souls because they knew who they were. And they like, okay, well, you could take me from this earth, but you can't take me. You can't take my soul. You can't have my soul. Because really that's what you want. You want me to let you into, and I don't even have that ability to do that. That's how guarded my soul is. Someone who has that much protection, you will always be a threat. You've always been a threat. You will never be placed. You had never been placed with a true family coming here. They wouldn't allow it. They wouldn't allow it. That's why in the beginning, remember, there was a card that said, you are not alone. You have never been alone. They wanted you to feel like that, though. They most definitely still try to push that type of kind of energy out, make a motherfucker feel left out, make a motherfucker feel like you feel me? And then those things still contractually run through your mind because you experienced them at such a young age. And that's really where you be affected at when you were a child. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why we got to go back and parent ourselves. I be having to go back and get the little girl like, look it, bring your ass. I got you. I know you hurt. You're not going to get the answers you need. They're not going to apologize. They're not going to say they don't feel like they did nothing wrong to you. So you come with me. And when they come back, I'm going to check their ass. The 39-year-old me going to check their ass. You a child. I'm going to protect you now. So that's the conversation that I have within myself. Because the little girl is still there. The mature woman is also here. So the mature woman that didn't protect me, the mature woman over here has no issues or no problems with her. But can I fuck with you like? I can't fuck with you like that though, ma'am. Because you still haven't even chose to protect the child within you. So there's a lot of issues and problems there. And so that I won't get swept up in that. You see how this shit be when we start really putting this shit, you feel me, together. And it's like, it's no blame. I chose to do what you didn't do, so of course you're going to be upset with me. Of course there's going to be some envy or some hate or some jealousy towards me because I chose to do what you didn't choose to do. When you still have the opportunity to do so, but you choose to hate. You choose to continue to stir the pot and guide the youth and our bloodline in a direction that's unhealed. You get what I'm saying? Like, who want to stay in that heavy-ass energy if you're not alchemizing it, turning it into something profitable? You don't have to work for nobody if you don't want to because everything you need is in here. You might have to work a little bit, but I promise you, once you dig deep and you let go and stop trying to hold on to everything, all the pain, all the hurt, quit trying to hold on to that shit. Let that shit go. Give it back to them. It was never yours. They might come up every once in a while and it might come across your mind, some shit that happened or a scenario. As quick as that shit come, let it go. It's okay to think. It's okay for it to come, though. It was there once, right? It's not like it ain't. Maybe when it come, maybe it's something else coming to show you outside. You got to know what, you know what I'm saying? And even if you don't know, you hold on to certain things you let go, but you pay attention. When the bad thoughts start coming in, that's what I'm seeing. Then you need to start paying attention because something physically could be coming. Someone, a situation. It could be an opportunity. Someone life that you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't have no idea that you was gonna encounter this being, and you did, and you changed their life, and you changing their fucking life ranked you up in spirit, cause that's really where you want to get it at. That's really where you want to get the rank, and that's where you want to pull it in your spirit. You want your spirit to you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let y'all go. I love you guys. I love those who love me. I'm gonna give y'all a message from Big Mama. All right, and I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. I feel sick a little bit. I need something to drink. me some water or some shit. This motherfucker, y'all. I'm over here all bright and shit. I got hella different colors on. Look it. Let this shit marinate. Let it soak. Let me get a message from Big Mama, y'all. And if y'all want to know who Big Mama is, Rod Hayes. Pull up Rod Hayes. He explained her so well. I done said it so many times. She's in everything. She's everywhere. Her belly is the ocean. Okay? Big Mama is real. She's a real thing. And it's not a she. It's an energy, y'all. It's an energy. And she's in each and every one of us. It's very, very good parts of her. And it's very, very bad parts of her. Just depends on where you are on the spectrum. What have you chosen for yourself? What part of her did you choose? You know? Mama, what message you got for your kids and your great-great-grandkids? You know? What you got for them? These is for the great-great-grandkids. This message. Vision. Can't make this shit up. What's at the bottom of the deck? Revolution. We got a vision and resolution. Mind you, this card been coming out. Rewind. You better take a look. Go look. It's something that you ain't, it's something that you don't see. It's something that it's right in front of you though. It's like, you gotta stop. Quiet the noise. You feel me? Quiet the noise. Because in silence comes sacrality. Your sacred space should be quiet. Right? Here we get a long-awaited glimpse at the dark side of the moon, which is a reflection of the collective memory. Osapa is the card of dreams, and it eliminates the inner world of your fears, hopes, and feelings. The brain, the brain is very powerful, and it cannot decipher the difference between when you imagine an event and when you experience it. The imagination is one of the powerful tools in your metaphysical toolbox, and you can use it as a means of healing or of replaying old programming that keeps you stuck in a lower frequency. Your subconscious, but I can't make this shit up, but like for real, like how out of all the fucking cards. You said I was at the park? I was at the park over the weekend. But you see how this came out? Like, oh my goodness. Like, look at this. You feel me? This is how you know when you connected to, like when the certain messages come through, or you shown certain things. It's like, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm about what I'm talking about. Like, I'm connected to who I say I'm connected to. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it came out at the park. I almost loaded it. Okay, hold on. Let me finish reading this. Hold on, because you're going to have me going back, too, looking at the fucking video. They are called templates. Hold on. Okay, it says, sorry, hold on. It says, the imagination is one of the powerful tools in your metaphysical toolbox, and you can use it as a means of healing or of replaying old programming that keeps you stuck in a lower frequency. Your subconscious resides between your temples. They are your temples. They are called temples for a reason. Osapa works with the heart. This is one this is home to the seat of the soul, your heart. Sopa works during the night when your dreams and visions come alive fully in the light of the moon, in the darkness. It is time to turn your attention within and start to work on your dream escape. Oh, wow. To work on your dream escape. Hey, you know what, y'all? That shit just gave me goosebumps because I was thinking about that a couple of months ago because I had a dream about, I'm not gonna get into it, but it was almost like I needed to get out of there. Like I was trying to, I knew that it was, and it was and the thing is the same one I was talking about earlier. And that's when everybody started looking at me when they seen that I became aware. When they seen I became aware, they turned on me. So I couldn't get out. It was like I woke up, like it came back. But it was a girl that I had hugged. But it was like once I opened my mouth and said what I said, because usually I can't talk in the dreams. I could just, my mouth is closed, but I can, it's like I'm, what's that shit called? It's like when you talking from within. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of the word right now, but this some real shit though. So we escaping, it's an escape route, and we have to remember what the escape route is within the dream. So everything that's happening around is in our subconscious. So when it do be things that's familiar, or people or scenarios or situations, that don't necessarily mean it's happening. It's only happening because in some way we still connected to those memories in that frequency. And so it's showing up in our dreams. Telepathy. That's exactly what telepathy. That's what be happening. This got me kind of thinking like, damn, hold on. So it says, this is home to the seat of the soul. Okay, Osapa works during the night when your dreams and visions come alive fully in the light of the moon. All the darkness, it is time to turn your attention within. Start to work on your dream escape. This is the card of the dreamer, the creative, the artist, the musician, in the free spirit. Hey, bro, okay, I'm not gonna stop again, y'all, but that makes sense why they would set up a scenario or set it up to where, because I already knew, and I don't give a fuck, I'm finna say this shit on here. I already knew that they been fucking with our dreams. Like, that's something that they started doing around the times that they started being able to send souls to certain families, like place you in families that's really not your family, where the family, you end up being a black sheep in the family, or you get a lot of resentment or hate. Like, they do this on purpose, right? But with souls that you've actually came encounter with, but these souls don't like you. They're not really your extended, soul tribe. But you have had encounters with these souls before, but it be on some where it's just like, it's not love, it's not that, it's not purity. It's like it's been rigged, just like the system has been rigged for a motherfucker to not make it out. But goddamn, okay, so it is time to listen to the symbolism coming forth in your dreams and journal. When Osapa appears in your spread, it is time to ask yourself, am I ignoring my shadow self? Am I having nightmares because of unresolved issues that I keep replaying? Bro, I can break this shit down to a minimum. See, and this is like the type of kind of shit I wouldn't talk to people about. Like, I wouldn't go in depth on here about no shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want them to know the real floor plan. They think that they got it, but they don't. Like, and as long as they think that they have it, what they have is what you've experienced, and it's really more so the negative shit that you've experienced, or the trauma and the pain. That's what they're able to create that formality off of. That's what they're able to bridge into our dream, our dream state. But it can be broken down. I feel like when we speak about the story of Haru, like how he was, I think I'm saying his name right, Haru. If not, y'all can correct me. But it was supposed to be the story of the real story of Jesus. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Jesus was what they said it was. It was a guy who was like, okay, our conscious is alive. Like, we can work through our conscious. Our Christ conscious is actually like our higher selves, and you don't have to stay here. You could go even when you woke. You can go while you sleep. You can know where you're going to. Like, you're creative in that environment, or on that frequency, or in that realm, in that other world. Like, you can go to different dimensions. This is what this I feel like this is what Christ was talking about, what Jesus was talking about, right? And I really don't like about talking about, that name too much, because motherfuckers be getting all in their feelings and butt hurt and shit, but I really don't give a fuck. I don't fuck with it like that. But to go back to the truth of the matter, I feel like our dream state have been infiltrated by way of the corruption and even past life events that we don't remember happening. And it's so bad because it's even things that's happened to our soul that we don't remember, but our soul do. So when we go to sleep, it actually like put a vortex around the dream to where you can't make it out. It's like a repetitive system. It was never meant for you to make it out, but it was created around the truth. So once you know the truth about you and you accept the truth about who you are, then I feel like things like certain narrow pathways open up and you get more and more through. It's almost like I'm seeing a lantern being held and you're going through, a tunnel, and it's just so many different entities and energies that's stuck and they not letting you out. They can't let you out because you're the only one with the lantern. You're the only one that has that lantern in hand. And if you leave, it's gonna be real spooky and scary. But as long as you there, they got that they can siphon your energy and they're able to move through your dream state, but also create off of it as well. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm just fucking. You feel me? I don't know, but let's see. I appreciate you guys, everybody that's here that came. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna check that video out because you said I was at the park and this came out. Boy, I had like 6 shots of Hennessy. I was, yeah. It got real at the park. I enjoyed myself. I had fun though. That was the main thing. So okay, I love you guys so much. Okay, I love those that love me. All right, and yeah, man, just keep your head up, man. Watch this shit over again if you need to, man. The whole thing is for me to drop seeds, for me to drop, wisdom and knowledge that open up different parts of you. Like you should be able to channel off me when I speak. When I'm speaking, y'all, very few of you guys should be able to channel and open up different parts of your mind or your soul and see things. And when you do that, that's when you know there's a connection there. That's when you know that you are being spoken to by the divine, okay, by the great, 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 great mother. All right. And that's the main thing. As long as she's there, as long as you've accepted, that we don't come from where motherfuckers say, and you don't even know, I don't know, they don't even fucking know, and that means that you leaving your mind open to possibilities and you're not just attaching yourself to some shit that you don't even know. Fuck that. I'd rather live in a vast universe, in the vast motherfucking oceans, not attached to nothing, than be attached to something and I don't even know what the fuck it is or what else is attached to that shit. And I'm gonna rock by myself. And when you rock by yourself, then you let them know I'm not scared of you motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna move around this motherfucker how I want to, and I'm gonna stay ready. Where my motherfucking purse at? I'm gonna stay ready, so I ain't gotta get ready because I know what they done. Y'all done took me out too motherfucking many times, and it won't happen again. Not like this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You think you paranoid because what happened in your childhood and trauma? No, you paranoid because they've been doing this lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. You know what I'm saying? You were not able to succeed in what it is that you came here for, but this time I promise you, you will. I promise you, you will. Whether if you be in the physical or the spirit, however it has to be done, it's gonna get done. And so the fear that you feel is not your fear, it's they fear. They are afraid and they fear the day that you know who the fuck you are, right? The day that you stand up and say, look it, man, there ain't no more of this. Fuck all this shit. I teach my own motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you gon' How the fuck somebody gonna give you something and I'm gonna let you go? How the fuck somebody gonna give you something that's so great but take everything away from you? Repeatedly, over and over again. Learn your system. Take your system and use it how they want to use it. Set all kind of traps in it for you so that you can't get through to see, so that you won't see. Drop all kind of shit off into it that'll keep you, there, or that'll soothe the pain, which is the drugs, the alcohol, whatever the fuck it is. They dropping all kind of shit off just so that you can stay there. You got to be a powerful motherfucker for whoever came up with it. We know who did. Where they at right now, though? Them bitches couldn't even walk outside in the sun if they wanted to. Them hoes will burn. So who the real motherfucking warlocks and witches and vampires? Them bitches can't even stand above ground. And they ain't gonna do too good underground pretty soon. They're not. Because they can't breathe underwater. Not even in the fucking spirit. Anyway, I'm not gonna be a bitch. Motherfucker get to talking. Motherfucker feet hit the ground. Boy, tearing shit up. They probably got an earthquake going on right now, me talking, because that's how passionate I'm about this shit. They got an earthquake underground, shaking their ass up, because they can't come up when it's daytime. They probably somewhere where it ain't even no light for the next 6 months or 7 months or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, you did all of that. Just all of that hate and jealousy and envy and just put all that. Ooh, it's so many bloodlines that ain't made it. You feel me? It's so many different bloodlines. That's why like you can't save nobody. You gonna go back and try to save all the motherfuckers? You think they want to be saved? Don't you think if they wanted to be saved, then they would have, you get what I'm saying? Like they would have had some type of kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like it would be a connection there. There's no connection. They don't operate from the green heart. They don't operate from the green heart, you guys. All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go, man. I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Bye. Bye, Sunflower. Thanks for staying through the whole. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to close all doors. I'm going to close everything up, y'all, for the protection of myself and you guys and our ancestors and our spirit guides. Even though but still, we got to make sure we be on our shit. We closing everything up. They ain't getting, them motherfuckers can't slip underneath a gate that this motherfucker. They can't do nothing. Them bitches got to, when we say pause, they got to stop. They can't even move. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, y'all. See you guys later.